morning, my friends. Welcome to this channel. Let's roll the intro. So guys, if you guys are new, please remember to subscribe and also like. That helps a lot with the channel. But let's talk about something. Let's talk about my personal opinion on competition. Okay, so in a competition, of course, we're talking here about physique or bodybuilding or stepping on stage or transformation competition. Not any other sport competition. So in my opinion, competing has its pros and cons. Okay, so the pros that has, first of all, is gonna be the mentality. So if you have what it takes to be competing and basically pushing yourself a lot to the like really border, that means that you're a person that is tough of mind. Okay, the other thing that is good is, of course, you're testing yourself, and basically you're maybe during the process inspiring others, and also if you win, it's an accomplishment. If you don't win, it's also an accomplishment if you surpass whatever you were doing. Okay, so those are the pros that I see. Okay, those are the pros that I see. I'm not gonna talk about health because it's not healthy. Okay, it's not healthy. Now let's talk about the cons, okay, of competing. And the first major con is gonna be the relationship that you create with food. Okay, if you basically start restricting everything on your diet to or nutrition to accommodate a certain amount of macros, once you're getting closer to the competition day, that's gonna take a huge toll on you. Let me accelerate because there's a car there making a lot of noise. So that's gonna take a lot of a huge toll on you, basically. So the other con that I see is not healthy, because you're losing a lot of weight, and also you're changing the composition of your body a lot and fast. Okay, there's two people. There is the people that takes a longer approach, which is the recommended one, in my opinion, and there is other people that they like dip into the into the competition and go out quick. So both approach, they're not right or wrong. It's depending on what you want. Some people think that by taking a longer approach into a competition, you're gonna be in a better position to change your body, but also you're gonna be in a deficit for a longer period of time. So that means your body is gonna be in stress for a longer period of time. Not in a super high stress, but yes, you're gonna be in stress because you're in a caloric deficit. Now, the people that basically dipping for the competition and dip out, that also has their thing. So basically those people basically they do like a crash basically on their nutrition, and they cut up calories, and they increase the cardio a lot, and basically they lose a lot of weight but fast. Those things have several consequences, and I'm gonna do another video of those consequences. And let me do this. see if the song is not that bad. I'm gonna do a video of those consequences when you do that, because I have experienced some of them basically in the past before taking the the long approach. But for example, one of those consequences, if you have bad skin and you lose or gain weight super fast, which is what happens when you do those dips, you can get stretch marks if you don't take precautions of taking vitamins and and having like oils and stuff like that in your body that can create that. So but that's not the conversation for today. So basically the other thing that is a con is there is a lot of people that they create body dysmorphia, which is something that is real, that they will seeing them like big when they were like muscular or something like that, and then when they get shredded, they see themselves like super small, or backwards, they get shredded and then they don't want to get back to a healthy body fat level of 10 to 12 or 15 body fat, which is a healthy body fat level for hormones and stuff like that, unless you are a cavalier, which is a dude that is super restrict, and that's something different. That's another person. That's a person that is extremely dedicated. But it's reality. It creates body dysmorphia, which is super bad. So those are the things that I see as pros and cons. Definitely in pros, you have, as I was mentioning, you have like a really, really tough mentality. Like if you're able to go through that, and and to change your body and to pass for everything that you have to pass in order to compete, that says a lot of you of on toughness, mental toughness. So and also that you're a person that is that is strict and that go through to whatever they say. So yeah, that's my opinion in those. Do I recommend competing? I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that I recommend going to a stage. I would say if you are going for it, try to to do it as as healthy as possible, and try to research prior to to do it, and don't go crazy. And remember, don't get caught up on trying to beat everyone. Get caught up on beating yourself, because there is a lot of different things in different bodies. Genetics is something huge, and you may be putting a lot of work, and someone with better genetics is more prone to win. So you should not compare yourself to other people unless they have a similar build to them. Okay, and even though with that, you should always compare to yourself. So yeah, that's my quick input on competing. I'm super happy, and in my opinion, like for example, I'm competing on summer sharing and in the transformation category, and for me has been like a roller coaster, and I feel so proud, the feeling of of getting closer, and all this time that I have been pushing with little to none slip ups is is something that makes me proud, that I have that I said I was going to do this, and I'm coming through with it. So yeah, basically that's, in my opinion, like the feeling of of completion, of of not quitting, is something that is extremely important to me on this. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. Sorry about this rambling. It's something that that I wanted to talk to you about. And right now, let me let you with a gym edit, and have a beautiful day. Love you guys.